I lost $100,000 in client churn before I realized that I was the problem. Not my offer, not my ads, me. These 7 client killing mistakes almost destroyed my business. And if you're making even one of them, your revenue is leaking like a broken pipe. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to not make the mistakes that I did and how to start increasing your revenue today. So let's go ahead and fix it now. So tell me if this sounds familiar. You're hustling, building systems, delivering results, but clients keep canceling or not re signing back up. This is something that happens to so many business owners, especially in the beginning. And it's probably because you're doing one of these 7 deadly sins that destroys your client retention. It's not always your offer, it's usually something way more quiet. Creeping behaviors that kill your retention. So let's break down each sin one by one and make sure that you are not doing them at the end. And make sure to stay around until the end of this video because the last one is what most people get completely wrong. Sin number 1, not listening. Now, this sounds like an absolute no-brainer. Of course, you need to listen to your clients, but so many people do not listen to their actual client feedback, and it's absolutely destroying your product. Because if you're talking, then they're not feeling heard. And if your customer doesn't feel heard, they're going to leave and cancel your platform. And this just makes sales calls turn into long monologues, and onboarding just skips delivery. So the fix that you need to have is you need to ask more questions. Get clarity of their goals, not your own. Repeat them back to them because active listening equals higher lifetime value. So let's go into number 2. Number 2 is lack of transparency. Now, this is so prominent in today's world, especially with the whole influencer culture, because most people are not actually transparent in what they do, how they do it, and the numbers that they have. So this is something that absolutely is essential if you want to keep your clients for longer because authenticity helps you stand out. So be very open and honest about the scope of the delivery, the time frame, the time it costs them, the learning curve that they might experience. Don't just lie to them to get the sale because once they sign up, they're never going to come back. Number 3 is over-promising and under-delivering. Now, this is super important. And my mantra that I run for every one of my businesses today is that I under-promise and over-deliver. And that's what keeps people coming back to our product. Because if you over-promise, you promise the world to them and you don't actually deliver, then they're stuck thinking, oh, well, this guy doesn't actually deliver on his promises. And you may have delivered exactly what the product was and exactly what you stated in your service, but you over-promised. So next time, try under-promising and then over-delivering. You may make a little bit less sales, but the people that stick around will be lifelong customers. Number 5 is ignoring feedback. This goes straight into the listening. Most people don't listen, and then even if they get to listening to their customers, they don't actually implement the feedback. And at the end of the day, your customers are the number 1 developer in your company. They might not be able to build everything, but they will tell you exactly what is wrong, and that is what you need to focus on and fix. And number 6 is not adapting. Now, this is very important because if you look at companies, and we have a lot of videos on our channel explaining this, companies like BlackBerry, they didn't adapt to the new changing, and that is what ultimately tanked their company. So you may be solving problems, but does your customer feel understood? And if the market shifts and your clients grow, does your offer stay the same? So to fix this, you need to personalize the communication. You need to stay up to date on all the trends going on in your industry, and you need to be able to adapt not only your offer, but your business model to the market. Number 7, lack of empathy. You're solving their problems, but do they feel understood? Because if they give you feedback and you implement it, but you don't tell them that you implemented it, then you're just as bad as not doing the feedback itself because they need to feel like they had a skin in the game. They need to feel like they're involved with your company. And if you make them feel like that, they're going to stick around forever. And the bonus sin, number 8, is inconsistency. So many people talk about it online, but if you are inconsistent on any one of these 7, then you're going to drop the ball. You're going to see churn rate increase, but you have to stay consistent in everything that you do. So ask yourself these questions. How often do you ask for customer feedback? Does your onboarding and offboarding look world class? Would you hire your own business back again? And make sure to rewatch this video and really understand each one of these sins, because if you fix these today, I guarantee that your customers will keep coming back for more. And if you liked this content, make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe. We have so many great videos on this channel to help you really implement some key tactics for your business. We're not here to sell you a course or some $25,000 mastermind, just simply here to give you advice that has worked for me, and hopefully it works for you. Cheers.